Alright, so we're at the guarded door. Nowhere else to go from here. Back the way we came, as far as I can remember. The small room at the base of the northeast tower. Narrow passageway from the west, and to the north is a door surpassing anything I could have imagined. Massive lock wrapped in a dozen 6-inch thick iron chains. 5-headed monster with sharp spears for tongues, yada yada yada. Gargoyles. 97 slimy groping tentacles. Alright, so yeah, let's just leave this place. We should probably go and get some sleep because we're getting tired. So we're gonna have a trouble remembering our spells and stuff until we go and get some sleep. Where's my procedurally generated ambient music? Okay. Up into the tower. We are worn out. Good thing we just got to this 4-poster feather bed. Ah, sleep. It's been a long day, indeed. The rest will do you good. Make yourself comfortable on the bed and drift off, renewing your powers and refreshing your mind. Time passes as you snore blissfully. After a while, your sleep is disturbed by a strange dream. You are wandering in a darkened place, where you have no light or other possessions. You feel that you are being watched. You are surrounded by faces, their eyes following you. They drift in and out, staring at you with proud indifference. One face, brightly lit unlike the rest, draws you closer, closer. As you touch it, you wake. Now, last time we had a dream, it was very helpful. I don't know about this one. There's one brightly lit face. I don't know what it could mean. At any rate, I had a couple ideas. You might remember we had a spell. We had a spell, Jeez, this is gonna happen every time I try to read the spell book now. Let's leave the dusty book here. The Zifmia spell summons a being. And the weird thing about it was you could only summon a being that you could see, unless they had powerful magic. I had a couple thoughts about things we could use this for. First one was that we could maybe summon people we see in the portraits. Now, the Wizard of Forbaz we might be able to summon anyway. He's powerful magician type man. But we could maybe summon Dimwit Flathead since we can see him in the portrait. The other one that I think is probably makes more sense is to summon the Adventurer, because we can see him in the mirror, but we can't interact with him at all. So maybe we could summon him. he could help us in some way. I don't know what he would do for us, but... He has a sword. Maybe he could cut the ropes on that box. We could get whatever is in there. Alright, let's save. Even though I just loaded up a game. Save. Hello, Stigron. How are you? Gonna save, and we're gonna memorize Zifmia. Oh, right. Stand. I'm glad we were able to memorize Zifmia, study our spells while we were in bed. Progress is fine. The parser is treating me just fine. We do need to eat bread though. Still about half of it left. Okay, so it does eventually degrade away. We can't just eat this bread forever. We're about halfway. So yeah, we're probably on a fairly strict time limit. Possible we might... I mean, I've been restoring pretty liberally. I've been saving after like kind of just failing to do anything. So we'll probably be okay, but we might end up having to do the old speed run, start from scratch and just do the game the fastest way. And when the games have time limits imposed on you, sometimes you have to do that. Alright, so we still got half a loaf of bread though. Oh, I guess I should have waited. Stomach was just starting to grumble. I should have waited till I was actually quite hungry. Oh, I'll probably end up restoring anyway. Here's the portraits. Let's try, let's try... I already forget the spell. Zifmia. That one's hard to remember. Zifmia, Flathead. In the portrait. I guess this isn't gonna work after all. Yeah, time limits kind of suck. This was something that they did in these early text adventures. Guess they kind of goes back to the original, the Colossal Cave adventure, which Zork basically copied, where you have the lamp, the lantern. It's got a limited amount of light, and you know, once it runs out, you're screwed. In Zork, if you find the torch, you can use that. You'll be okay. But the torch can get stolen from you. Torch burns forever. Can be stolen. You got the matches, candles. There are other things. I'm not sure about Colossal Cave, but I'm sure there's ways to extend the life of the lantern. And yeah, this has the food to eat and drink. And I think the manual might have said something about how you don't have unlimited time, period. I'm gonna look into that real quick. Let's get the manual open anyway, just so we have it ready. I've tried playing Colossal Cave a bit, and it's a rather frustrating game. I mean, I don't know, I never got past the mapping stage because the game is so huge and that passages tend to twist around. I don't remember if it was this game that said I didn't have unlimited time or if it was just some other game I was watching or something. I don't know. After a certain number of moves, the evil wizard might just finish his plans and we're all screwed anyway. You like the scan line filter? Good. There's only been one person, one gloomy Gus, who didn't like it. Yeah, so we can see Dimwit Flathead in this poster. But I can't Zifmia him. Oh, wait, what? Poor Flathead, the years have not been kind to him. Just as well, probably. What are you talking about? Did it work? I don't know if it worked. Still some spring water left. We can always go back and get more spring water. Bit of a trek, but hey. Alright, I don't really know what happened there. Let's try another Zifmia. On the, Frobaz portrait. Wizard of Frobaz was a former member of the Circle of Enchanters, but he was removed for forgetfulness bordering on senility. The lively wit of his youth having been replaced by a semi-sadistic mischievousness, coupled with an inability to pronounce words beginning with other than the letter F. He was retired to a small, unoccupied corner of the great underground empire, hopefully out of harm's way. I think I thought I looked at these portraits before, but... Oops, Probaz. I don't remember this. Oh well. I guess I just forgot what it said. Anyway. The wizard doesn't seem to respond to the summons. Perhaps he's too busy molesting adventurers in Zork too. Yeah, he was a bastard in that game. Okay. Fair enough. Let's just restore then. So we didn't waste our time doing that. Never happened. Mouth is getting rather dry. Alright, we could try summoning the adventurer. We'll wait till we're a little more hungry before we eat. Where's the adventurer? Okay. Now we're becoming quite hungry. I guess we'll eat. I'm not seeing the adventurer though. Maybe he only comes out at a certain time of day? Oh, there he is. Who could forget the Wizard of Frobaz? He was a pain in the butt. You will remember from Thaumaturgy 201, summoning of beings works only if the being can be seen. Yeah, I can see the adventurer. Oh, he's gone. Now I've lost it. Frustrating. Wasting time here. Late evening now. I wasted the whole day. Is it morning? Oh, it's noon. We slept till noon. I guess we were up real late last night. Oh well. That'll happen. Drink bed, yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah. That is true, Pie Kid. Okay, let's try again. Oh, where am I? Blue bottles buzz up to you and then away. Never seen blue bottles here before. Yeah, I wonder if he only comes out at a certain time, like at night. Oh, after checking his compass, walks off. There he is. He's staring in our direction. All at once, the bedraggled adventurer appears before you, brightly glowing sword in hand. His jaw has dropped and his eyes are bulging. His eyes dart this way and that, as if looking for a way to escape. Okay, so we can summon the adventurer. What do we do with him? Adventurer, follow me. I'd sooner follow Dimwit Flathead. Alright, is he just gonna be wandering around here now? Follow him. Oh, he just went back east. He's just walking back and forth. And now he's gone south. Tries to make some small talk, but only mumbles. You'll have to speak up if he expects you to hear him. We didn't try saying hello to him. He's, doesn't seem to trust us, the adventurer. Wonder if he's just gonna wander around at random? Northeast from the courtyard? Check my map. I don't have a northeast exit on the courtyard. Huh. Oh, another courtyard. There's a northern part of the courtyard. I was not aware of that. Well, thanks, adventurer, for pointing that out to me. North of a small tower which connects with a temple to the south. The courtyard is much bigger than I realized. Yeah, I'm just following him around. Now he's going southeast. We're in a courtyard between an open hall to the east and a temple to the west. The temple is flanked north and south by twin towers. I think this might be the room where if we go to the east, we end up in the temple and we get locked up. Oh no, temple to the west. We're behind the temple. Digron wants me to fight the adventurer, which seems like a bad idea considering he's armed with a sword and I'm armed with a loaf of bread. Nothing else really. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to revise my map, I guess, to include more courtyards. I guess I'll just keep following the adventurer in case he actually goes somewhere. He's in the junction now. I've never been able to get east of the junction because I always come from somewhere where the dog guys are. Kick sword out of hand? I don't think Infocom would understand that. He's heading north from the junction. Where are the dog guys? Oh, here we are. Here's the hairy shapes. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we would want to summon that guy. He doesn't really do anything for us. Alright. Well, I did have another idea. And we still have exploring to do, obviously. Obviously, there's more courtyard than I need to map out. Before I do that, I want to address my other idea, which was... Where's that south gate? Let's go visit the turtle again. And, see if we can get on the turtle. Because we tried riding the turtle before. Didn't recognize the verb. Oh. I looked at the manual, and during that sequence in the, what you call it? Sample transcript, where you ride the horse, the player in that uses the command get on horse. So maybe we can get on the turtle. Can't climb onto the rainbow turtle. Mount turtle? Maybe we can do it if we're friends with the turtle. Let me just confirm that. That's what it said in the manual. I bet the manual looks a bit strange with the scan lines too. Yeah, get on the horse. This is probably the page we want to leave it on. The one with the verbs. We could try attack. We could try attacking the adventurer. Seemed like what he expected us to do. Maybe if we do some more exploring, maybe it will become clear why we want to summon him. Full adventurer's hair. Climb. Close connect. Alright, yeah, let's try getting all friendly like with the turtle. What was that? Hitful. Something small and furry. Wonder if that means anything. Anyway, let's knitfall the turtle. Hello, turtle. Alright. He seems to think we're friends now. Still can't climb onto him. Smell his cologne. Adventurer. The cologne for adventurers. Smells like the great underground empire. I don't... Was he wearing a wig? I didn't notice. Gotta be something we can do with this turtle. Turtle, follow me. Oh. The turtle will follow us. That's interesting. Mount. Doesn't know the word mount. Well, the turtle will follow us. Let's eat some bread. The turtle, at his own leisurely pace, follows you. Alright. Where do we want to take this turtle? Hi, Alice. How you doing? Alright, this seems a little cruel maybe, but we could take the turtle up into the tower here and into the engine room and tell it to go southeast. And then the hammer will crush the turtle, but maybe the turtle will be okay because it's got a shell. Maybe. Let's try it. The turtle says, "Pretty steep stairs for a turtle, friend. But if you say so." There is a turtle. Oh. Alright. Turtle. Go southeast. Don't? You don't know the word southeast? What do you mean you don't know the word southeast? Is this the turtle telling me it doesn't know the word southeast? What? I don't know the word southeast? Southeast. Am I typing? It's here, southeast. Am I spelling it wrong? What is happening right now? Okay. Turtle, go SE. Okay, there we go. The poor turtle starts, but he's just too slow. About halfway across the room, he is dispatched by the enormous hammer, leaving only a rainbow-colored smudge on the floor. Even that disappears at the next blow of the hammer. The rainbow turtle has died. Well, I guess that didn't really help us. I was hoping maybe the shell would just be too much for the hammer and break it or something. It looks like I killed our dear turtle friend. I think I gave Pie Kid like 1,000 crackers once too, for no reason. I'm sorry, turtle. All right. Oh, you make it across the room, but just barely. Wait, is that random? Is that just a random thing? Just as you duck through the door, a huge hammer crashes down behind, missing by an inch. Something you stepped on along the way clicked as well, and with a horrible screeching noise, the machinery speeds up, crashing faster and faster until it's twice as fast as before. Oh my god. Hang on. Alright, let's restore. Turtle death never happened. Yeah, it seems like we certainly can't leave the room after that, the way we came in. Well, yeah, I mean, for no reason besides that. Alright, let's try. We can bring the turtle up there, though. Like, the fact that the turtle actually was willing to climb the stairs and come up. Made me think that it was going to be a thing. Alright, yeah, we made it this time. Last time we just died. That reminds me of the death counter. I forgot to set it up so you can see it on the screen. I meant to do that. I guess I can just do that real quick. Shouldn't be that hard. Filters. Crop pad. Why can't I see it at all? Gonna be able to see it. Oh. Huh? I don't know what's happening right now. Hi, Whirl. You've walked in on me messing, futzing about with something. Trying to... Gurd. Try just editing the transform? Will that work? I don't even... Wait. It's not working at all. Like, it's not letting me window capture What is happening? What is going on? Not letting me window capture the Streamlabs chatbot. Oh, wait, wait. Alright, I think I have it now. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I can crop it. Just gonna take some, like, guesswork. And I'm sure you're all enjoying watching this. How's it going, Whirl? Okay, I think that's gonna be good enough. They're gonna be readable, though. Let's stick it right there. Oh, something happened. Something happened. Awkward Aardvark, hello. Edit transform. Thought that I cropped away enough. There, how's that look? A little hard to tell on the preview, but I think you can tell. Should we increase the death counter for the turtle? For turtle death. Hmm? Oh, the command to add things to the bag is add bag. Play the content. The text file? I don't know if it saves it to a text file. Does it? Does, do you know that for a fact? Does Streamlabs chatbot save the counter to a text file? I'll have to look into that, because that would be That would be easier to do than what I was just doing. And will the text file update? Will it update every time on the screen? You just read it in the documentation? Yeah, I should probably have read the documentation. Anyway. All my missing socks. I was looking for those. Alright, so this happened again. We made it through again. I guess it's just random, because the first time we did it, we got crushed. That's kind of... I never really liked puzzles like that. I think that's just kind of a bad design, where you know, I was convinced that there was no way to get through there. The hammer crushes you, you die, but apparently there's a random chance you'll make it. Anyway, this is the control room for all the machinery nearby. Controls are all magical, of course. The walls are covered by blinking lights and shifting displays interspersed with arcane dials and glowing buttons. It's all very mysterious looking. The exit to the northwest leads into a room with machinery which would surely crush you if you were to attempt to enter it. A scroll of old, brittle parchment is here. Crash! A huge hammer smashes against the stone floor outside. So hopefully we can find some way to get out of here now. Hopefully there's not something back where we came from that we need. Yeah, I got it, Stigron. I was doing something. I had to scroll back, and I saw both you and Pie Kid say that you can do that. So, that's good to know. I'll have to set it up like that next time. Because, yeah, I had it all set up just doing window capture on the bot. And, I cropped it and color keyed it so that it would show up there like that, but then the bot got all changed and redesigned, and it broke it. And I guess it would also change depending on the size of the bot window too, so that's a problem. That might even actually be the actual case, is that I just changed the size of the window. So yeah, if I don't have to mess with that, that'd be great. Control room has a scroll. Or no, it's not a scroll. Oh yeah, it is a scroll. A scroll of old bitter... bitter. It's bitter parchment. Old and bitter. Its best years are behind it. Let's read that parchment. Polkad spell. Dispel a magic spell. Seems very long and extremely complicated. So we might not be able to memorize it, to write it into our spellbook, that is. Crash. Alright, what's the, Nusto? Kolkad. Oh. In a spectacular effort of magic, the powers of the Nusto spell attempt to copy the Kolkad spell into your book, but the spell is too long, too complicated, and too powerful. The glow fades, but unfortunately the brittle scroll remains intact. Alright, so we still have the scroll. A dull aching fills your head, and your mind is again probed more deeply than when you entered the castle. I wonder if the amount of spells we have as increases, I wonder if we're drawing more attention from the evil warlock. There are certain things that I will never update. Like I didn't update Windows 7 to Windows 10 I was like, screw that, I'm not doing it. But Onkpot, whenever there's an update, I just say, yeah, sure. I'm sure you're just improving this thing. I trusted you, Onkpot. And then you changed, man. No, but it still seems fine. It's still the same bot, it's just different name, slightly different look. Yeah, so can I Alright, I should add the Kolcad scroll to the map. So I remember that's where that is. Kolcad scroll. Oops. Wait. No, this is I'm using I have a convention for this that I've been using. Scroll. Kolcad. Can't just suddenly start doing things a completely different way. Controls are magical. Blinking lights, shifting displays. I wonder if there's something I can do in here. Oh, I keep doing that. This is a new response to that, I think. Yeah. Getting used to playing another text-based game where that's what you do, is you just type look thing instead of look at or examine thing. Lights. The lights and displays hold no meaning for you. A random number generator may be controlling the whole thing for all you know. So yeah, that's a random number generator is the reason we were able to get in here in the first place, so yeah. Okay. Dials and buttons. Totally had a beard already. Well, now you don't have to shave it. You have to shave this one, but, you know, still. You don't have to shave that beard. The lights and displays hold no meaning for you. Okay. So I guess we can't do anything with the machinery in here, but... So are we to use this scroll to dispel the magic in here? Cast Kolcat. Is that all we do? We just... What was this scroll? Kolcad, not Kolcat. Cast Kolcad. Might as well be casting it away as not cast it on something. Okay. Cast Kolcad on machinery? As you cast the spell, the brittle scroll vanishes. It appears that the machinery was real, since nothing happens. Your head is filled with a heavy sensation as though an enormous weight were being borne by it. Your mind is again probed, this time very deeply, testing and learning. The feeling passes after a long moment. So yeah, he sensed us using powerful magic, I guess. Belboz appears before you, hard and stern. While you have quested for Krill's lair, this circle has not been idle. We have tried to shield your presence from him, but your use of such a powerful spell might endanger us all. As we have sensed it, so surely must Krill. Be careful, brave Enchanter. His image fades. Well, maybe that wasn't Krill, maybe that was just Belboz then. Still, it didn't do anything. But it said the controls are all magical. Maybe I should have done it to the controls and not the machinery. Okay. We'll try it again. I'll just have to save in there. Save right here in the engine room. Yeah, we made it again. I wonder... I swear I got crushed by the thing before. Seems like I make it every time now, though. Wonder if you always fail... No, because it wouldn't remember that I failed once because I died and restored. I could swear, I know I got crushed by that thing before. I don't know, it's weird. Alright. It appears that the glowing button was real since nothing happens. Alright, so I mean... Rat skitters across the floor, sees you, is startled, and rushes back the way it came. Again with the rat. We keep seeing signs of this rat. I think that's maybe the first time we actually saw the rat itself. So, it seems maybe we need the scroll for something else, since it doesn't seem to, disable the hammer, and it wouldn't make sense to come in here, get past the hammer, just so we can disable the hammer. And there would be no reason to do that. We can only use the scroll once. You run across the room trying to dodge the crashing machinery, and you are succeeding for a while until you set off a trap. A volley of sharp spears, powered by cunning machinery, comes at you from all directions. You are skewered. The huge hammer crashes down for the coup de grace. Do we get crushed every time? I think we do. I don't think there's any way to make it past there now. Is there something else we could use to get past here? The magically summon a being. Change a creature into a small amphibian. Bear willful damage. Make a hostile creature your friend. Open even locked or enchanted objects. Safely protect a small object. Converse with beasts. Cause something to give off light. Write a magical spell into a spellbook. Maybe there's some way to get past this. We don't have it yet. We need it to get in here, get the scroll, and get out. Alright, let's just restore morning 2. And just do some more exploring. Apparently there's more courtyard. So here's courtyard where we come in. And then south of here is the closet. Can we go north from here? Can't go that way. But we can go northeast. Northern part of the interior courtyard is grey and lifeless. The vast lawns are withered and covered in black ash stretching from south to west. The temple stands to the southeast and the courtyard continues east. Alright. It was not indicated that this section of the courtyard even existed. Who knows, Pie Kid? It's probably best left to your imagination. Someone with a filthy mouth, Alice. I think I put that in there. Alright, this is the center of the courtyard. Everything around is ashen and gray. The air seems miasmic and impressive. I think we've been here. This is where the temple is. Yeah, so this is just here. We can't go south from here? Oh, we can. Southern part of the courtyard, spreading north and west. Ground is ashen and gray, and the air heavy with death. The dead grass seems to grab at your feet. A narrow stretch of scorched earth continues to the east. To the northeast stands the temple, flanked by two small towers. Okay. There's more courtyard here. I mean, you know, I guess it's good that I followed that adventurer, because I wouldn't have known there was more places here. We did get something out of that. Yeah, Prez definitely put that one in there. Alright, so this says north and west. Where are we now? The huge entrance gate to the castle looms ominously to the west. Okay. This is... This is here. Confusing. That makes sense, though. Is there anywhere else we can go from here? Yeah, the courtyard continues east. Everything you see is gray and lifeless, as though covered with a veil of ash. Sounded muted, and there's a faint acrid odor. You are north of a small tower which connects with the temple to the south. A large courtyard can be seen to the west, and a smaller one to the southeast. Okay. Might have to kind of jam this in here. The one to the southeast Yeah, this is getting uncomfortable. I did finish Runaway. It was amazing. So does that mean I can go south from here? No entrance to the tower. Okay. Alright, so what's to the southeast? You are in a courtyard between an open hall to the east and a temple to the west. The temple is flanked north and south by twin towers. Paths cross the scarred land to the northwest and southwest. Nothing now grows here, however, and a foul stench fills the air. So the temple is to the west, and there's an open hall to the east. So... west takes me to the temple. How did I get to the junction before? Didn't I get to the junction before? Huh. How can I be in a courtyard east of the temple? Ugh. Isn't the temple west of the junction? I'm just trying to figure out where the heck this goes. This particular courtyard. This is confusing. All right. Yeah, this drinking and eating thing in this game was really just kind of annoying. Doesn't really serve to do anything but annoy me. Right, temple. Okay. Oh, wait, South gate. Okay. So go north from the south gate to the east hall to the banquet hall. The junction, and then west to the temple. Oh no, not west to the temple, they just carry you into the temple. I guess. Like, it's not necessarily directly west of there? It could be... I don't know. I'm not sure. I did somehow manage to get into the junction before by following the adventurer. You know, Stan, that guy. Maybe we'll figure out what happens if I go east from here. I go northeast? Yeah, into the temple. Ugh. Figures. Alright, so what's east of this courtyard? Okay. Another courtyard. That figures. Lots of courtyards. And then northeast. You are in a courtyard between an open hall to the east and a temple to the west. Yeah, so we're back in that courtyard again. Oh, where the heck are we in relation to anything else? I don't freaking know. And where is that junction in relation to the temple? Alright, what's east from here? East from here is the junction. So they carry us across that courtyard. That's what they do. They carry us across that courtyard to the temple. Hmm. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. No big deal. We'll just have to rework this a little bit. It'll be fine. Put a courtyard here. I am glad I am not drawing this map on actual paper. There would be lots of eraser marks and they would be driving me crazy. Again. Just want to try and fit it in here. Ugh. Alright, bye potato. Have a good night. You loved Oxenfree? Yeah, I got Oxenfree for free. And yeah, I mean, it seems okay. But I thought the teenagery dialogue, it was just kind of irritating to me. Oh hey, Matt McGrath, how you doing? I mean, Oxenfree, a lot of people really liked it. It got pretty good reviews. It's kind of like annoying teenager characters in it. You have to put up with that. They talk like real teenagers. The problem with the dialogue is that it's realistic. So it's annoying as hell. That's the problem. It's actually too well done. Alright, so our map's just gonna get a little funky here. Just have to have some wavy ass lines. Because things did not quite line up the way I thought they did. I guess I should have realized there was something going on with the south gate and the north gate weren't aligned. I think I did notice that, and I was just kind of like, oh well. I blamed the Hall of Mirrors, but actually this is not long enough. If I had only gone to the Hall of Mirrors first, my map would probably be a lot cleaner. Oh well, the wavy lines give it character, right? Okay. Here we are at the junction again. So, yeah, every time we go... Oh yeah, it does say a passage to the west leads into a courtyard. But every time we go west... we get carried off to the temple. Yep. Yep, see? Every time. What happens if we go... east from the junction? Oh, we get carried off that way too, yeah. Like, anytime we go into the junction, the next turn seems to get us dragged off. Let's try... Should have done this a long time ago. Alright, let's try... We still haven't gone down this dark and forbidding stairway. So let's try that. Dungeon. A dank and forgotten pit contains the dungeons. There is a cell to the north, and a partly blocked passage leads even deeper into the earth. It looks as if there was once a mortared stone wall blocking this passage, but it has crumbled and collapsed, reopening the tunnel. There's a cell to the north. How do we get back to where we were? Can we go up? Yeah, we can. Okay. So, since there's a cell to the north, I'll probably just put this on the map as an up-down, even though you can go south to get here. Yeah. Put the dungeon, like, here. Dungeon. So I guess that cell is where we get locked up when we get dragged away. The dank! Don't get rid of the dank! You're not thinking of getting rid of the dank, are you? You're welcome, Matt. I mean, I always do stream Wednesday nights, but you're welcome anyway. Oh, you got a break from the summer heat today-ish? That's nice. Like everybody from Australia that I talk to has been complaining about the heat. Yeah, it was like 55 yesterday. Today I don't think it. I think it maybe hit 50, maybe a little bit higher. But yeah, yesterday I think it hit around 55. And I no longer trust weather.com because when it was in the 50s according to the thermometer, but I checked weather.com to see what the weather was supposed to be like for the rest of the day, and it said it was currently 13 degrees out Fahrenheit. I was like, are you serious? It's I can step outside in my sweatshirt, be fine. It's not 13 degrees. What are you talking about, weather.com? So I no longer trust that site. Hi, Sitness. Bunch of clickbait on there anyway. How you doing, Sitness? How about you? What's the weather like where you are? Yeah, we can go into the cell here. This is a damp and unhealthy dungeon cell with writing on the walls. The rusty door of the cell is open. The wall is covered with graffiti and scratchings marking time's passage. You notice that the mortar holding a square block has been chipped away and the block is loose. This might be how we escape when we get locked in here. I always just restore, but fucking hot as fuck. Okay then. Pull the block out of the crumbling wall, revealing a dark passageway leading east. Yeah, now I kind of want to know if this is the same cell we get locked in, and if that's how we get out. Before I go even go in there. It looks like from here we can go further down. Oh, a translucent room. This is a peculiar room whose cream-colored walls are thin and translucent. Exit is to the south, and it is very strange indeed, perfectly round, pitch, and black as pitch. Translucent room. I do love a good translucent room. Yeah. Exit to the south, round and black as pitch. Oh. Uh-oh. I think we might have found a maze. We're still in the translucent room. But now passages go southeast, east, and north. And they are very strange indeed. So if we go north, can we go... We seem to be back in the same room. South, east, east, and north. Right. I don't... There's going to be a lot of these. I'm not going to want to write translucent room every time. I usually like to write out every room name in full, but it's gonna be a whole ton of translucent rooms. You're eating a bunch of chocolate. Well, you gotta eat it before it melts, right? Hmm. I want this to be centered. I cannot seem to center it. There we go. TR. Alright, so southeast, east, and north. Northwest, northeast. Let's go back to this one and go east. West, southwest, and northeast. So is that southwest? Does that go to that one? Seems that way. Alright, northeast. Gotta have a maze, right? Northwest, southwest, and southeast. Southwest and southeast. Huh. Okay, this seems to be a dead end. Northwest. This too seems to be a dead end. Oh, odd. I think this is the whole maze, and there didn't really seem to be anything in there, so maybe there's some other trick to it. Interesting. Very interesting. Enjoy your lurk, Alice. Alright, I guess I'll go in the cell and see what's beyond the secret passage. This is a crudely carved secret passage. appears to have been hollowed out by perhaps generations of prisoners. A passage leads west. A short, crudely hewn passage leads up. Lying near the door is a silver spoon, discarded by the prisoners as too soft to dig with. It is only slightly worn. Lying on the ground and slightly damaged is a stained scroll. Yeah, I feel like story-wise, it's more interesting if we get locked in the cell and go out through this secret passage. But at the same time, we lose all our stuff when we get locked in the cell. So, if we get hungry or thirsty, we might be screwed. I don't know how we could get it back. So I was thinking that we would have to get locked in the cell to get to some inaccessible, otherwise inaccessible area, but if this is the same place, I don't know. Wanted to see squirrels in Hyde Park. Welcome back to you, Andrew Ginger Tea, buddy. Yeah, I'm actually having a little trouble keeping up with chat tonight, so if there's something important that you say and I miss it, please do reiterate. Because it is scrolling by a little faster than I'm used to. Where can we go from here? Oh, up. Okay. What's this scroll? XX makes things move with greater speed. Interesting. Yes I did, Sitness. That is the only word I banned. Wait. I think you're the first person to actually try to use it. Where did you try to use it? It wouldn't get erased from my hex chat anyway. Still, that's funny. Been waiting for that to come up. It's the only word you can't say. Semantics, Stigron. It's just semantics. Why... You know, why, nitpick over such things? As long as you're understood in what you're saying, it doesn't really matter. That's how I feel. Alright, let's Nusto this spell. Nice, Sidness. Your spellbook begins to glow softly. Okay, it worked. We can make things move with greater speed. Bye, Stigron. Not sure why we would want to do that. Maybe we could speed the turtle up. Maybe that would be helpful in some way. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, Stigron knows more than Google. Stigron is all-knowing. Let's see. XX. I mean, maybe if I speed up the hammer even more, maybe it will break. That's a possibility. Alright, so let's take that spoon. Just a worn silver spoon. We might need it for something. I mean, it's this thing we can take. We really don't have that many things. Seem to get more spells than actual just inventory items in this game. Okay, and the only other way we can go from here, I think, is up. Unfortunately, this passage was never completed, so you don't get very far. Oh. Alright. We don't have a spell book that could, open this up more, do we? We dig. The ground is unsuitable for digging here. All right. I guess we could try that. The crashing of the hammer has become more frequent. Maybe we should have done it after the machinery speeded up. Even more frequent. Well, now we're definitely gonna get crushed. Ah, shoot. Well, yeah, I didn't save. Oh well. It's not a big deal, really. I just need to, oh, wait, I don't want to go here. Isn't that how I got through here? I pushed the block? Hold block? Okay. Alright. We'll just save over hammer time then. Alright, so now the stuff has all sped up. Memorize XX. XX machinery. Machinery may or may not have been sped up, the facts being hard to determine. Interesting. So I guess that didn't have any kind of effect that we would want. Scenery, the machinery will still kill us. I thought maybe it would just go crazy and then break. Whoops. I mean, we could try speeding up the turtle. I don't know if that would have any effect that we would want. Rainbow turtle shimmers, then vibrates in place for a few seconds. Doesn't take any notice of the change. Turtle moving with terrific speed follows you. So we did speed up the turtle. Why would we want to have a turtle, a rainbow turtle following us? Why would we want it to be faster? I don't know. I don't know what the point of doing the things we're doing is. At any rate, I think we've mapped out everywhere we can go right now. Okay. How come there's no tower in the northeast that we can do anything with? Fear my turtle, hairy guys. Alright, we're in the cell now. Oh, we're in the north tower of the temple. So this is not the same cell. Hideous shapes can be seen through the iron-barred window and the prison door. From the temple, a blood-curdling chant can be heard. A gaunt, pharaoh-looking dog carrying a well-chewed bone approaches. Surprised by your presence, growls and then turns tail. We've seen that guy before. Weird to see him here in the cell. The door is locked from the outside. Even if you could open it, the guards would undoubtedly return you with little difficulty. Well, what if we used our, Oh, we don't even have our spell book. Oh! A host of hunched and hairy shapes appear through the window. The cell door opens and you are marched solemnly to the temple, and from there, up the steps to the altar. The large black figure approaches menacingly. He reaches into his cloak and pulls out a great glowing dagger. He pulls you onto the altar, and with a murmur of approval from the throng, He plunges the blade into your heart. You have died. But we can come back from that. Just like any other death. We can hear the hammer from here. Alright. Oh, wait. I just want to go... There's the north gate. Now... Yeah... Where's the northeast tower? Here's the guarded door. At the base of the northeast. So I guess the guarded door is in the northeast tower. So that's the one we can't get into. Alright. Okay, that's fair enough. Let's see, one thing we haven't been able to do is go east from the junction. There was also that rat hole in the library. It's hard to see anything inside the hole. Something's blocking up the hole from inside. Can I just make the hole glow? Nothing happens. And now the guttural voices coming. Why did the tentacles have to be groppy? Oh, gropey. Gropey tentacles, always. What tentacles do. That's what tentacles are for. Okay. So we can't frotz the hole, it doesn't do anything. I guess that makes sense since a hole is essentially a lack of anything. And something's blocking up the hole from inside, so we can't put anything in it. And now here's the hairy guys. So annoying, these hairy guys. I wonder if I can turn them into amphibians. Where was that room where we could, If we wait for them in here, we can see them coming. Groppy Gropey Pro. Yeah, see, we get a chance to do something here. Let's cleash them. The group of shapes turns into a small convention of newts. Run away. Alright, so now... Does that mean we can take all the time we want in here? Are we not going to get carried away anymore? Ugh. We just get more hairy shapes. There's just always more of them. So it doesn't matter if we turn some of them into newts, there will just be more. I mean, it would buy us some time, but that seems to be the only place where that happens, where they come in and they're surprised and we get a chance to do something with them. Because if we'll approach from the other side. Oh, okay, we can do that in the library. So we can get a little more time in here. We have a spell ready. We can use either cleash or the one that makes them friendly. Cleash seems a little more fun, turning them into newts. She turned me into a newt. There's throw spoon at. And didn't do anything. Hammer time, and the living is easy. Alright, so let's get a cleash ready. Now maybe we can dig the hole with the spoon? It's dark in the hole. Can't put anything in the hole, right? Yeah. Oh, they're just coming again. Okay, I can reach. Oh, there was a scroll in the hole. Okay, let's get out of here before more guys come. Gondar spell. Quench an open flame. Gondar. Here. Ook. Hole. Scroll. There's a scroll in the hole. Scroll of Gondar. 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 Scroll of Gondar. Gondar. Morning, Verismatra. How you doing? You ready for Scroll of Gondar? Could be a little clearer, I think. The word Gondar. You might think it says Gondor. I just want that A to be a little bit more A-ish. I should not focusing on these things. Alright. Quench an open flame. I don't even recall seeing an open flame. Alright, we can nusto it. Try not to cough your lungs out. Why is that? Are you sick? Gondor calls for aid. The beacons. I'm doing fine. Not making much progress in this game. I guess I found a couple scrolls today. Did a little more exploring. Quench an open flame. Has there been an open flame anywhere? I don't even recall seeing any open flames. Well, I hope you can stop coughing soon. It's been too long. Yeah, me too, Pie Kid. You know, I started watching it recently. I watched half of Fellowship of the Ring. And I was like, alright, I'm gonna go to bed. It's enough for one night. And then I never watched the second half. Like, I'll watch the rest tomorrow, and I just didn't. Alright, let's try something. Well, I'm just gonna save this as a Whelp. Because I'm just gonna memorize the, what is it? Resrov. Well hydrated and well fed. Alright, let's get carried off and brought into a cell. Taken to the tower. Be prepared for the sacrifice. Let's see if we can Resrov our way out of here. Locked cell door opens with a powerful snap. Unfortunately, the guards seem to have heard the snap and approach. A host of hunched and hairy shapes appear through the window. The cell door opens and you are marched solemnly to the temple, and from there... Okay, this is the same death we had before. So, Resroving the door just gets us killed. So, there's that. Oops. Exorcised. World needs to be exorcised. Power of Christ compels you. Well, I don't know what to do now. We solved the mystery of the rat hole, at least. Nice. But the spell we got from it, I can't figure out how. Oh, I don't know, Pie Kid. Did you do the one where we got sacrificed? I don't know if we did that one. I haven't been doing it. I wasn't really paying attention. Look at all this map. This is a straight north-south right here. All this. That's what it looks like when you go from north to south. The only place we know about that we haven't been to, the junction here. Or east of the junction, I should say. Grid lines? That wouldn't help. I would just have put this in the wrong grid line. That's all that would have done. Yeah, anytime I try to go anywhere from the junction, you know that it does go there. I get carried off, so oh, I want to go to the forest. We'll turn these guys into newts. Yeah, it doesn't matter if we just turn them into newts. There's just more of them that come. They just carry us off. There's no way to get to that enormous spiral staircase to the east. Cat on the keyboard. Was he sitting on the space bar and making the stream like pause and unpause over and over again? That's always good. I'm kind of stuck here right now. Kind of out of ideas. Here, what you doing, Whiskers? I'm up here, up on my lap. Go, so. Too soon, Angel. Too soon. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I got it. There's a turtle I can befriend. And then I can also speed it up and I can get it to follow me. Okay. I just thought of something. I just remembered something that I thought of before. You have that spell to make hostile creature friendly. And we have Zifmia. Maybe we can make the adventurer our friend. What was it? What was the spell we just memorized? Bruce? Remember? Vaxum. The adventurer smiles at you with an air of goodwill. The adventurer asks what you would be needing treasures for. Okay, he's our friend now. It's never too late for a boat ride, Pie Kid. Okay. Hello. He's still wandering off. Adventurer, where are you going? Still just kind of wanders around. The adventurer pulls out his map, a convoluted collection of lines, arrows, and boxes, and checks it briefly. Oh, I love it. Oh, man. That is too perfect. I wonder if I should just keep following him. If eventually he'll figure something out. Will he follow me? Sorry, but I've got better things to do than follow you. The adventurer smiles at you like an idiot. Adventurer, give me the sword. I'll do what I please, thank you. So he's friendly with us, but he's, where'd he go? Shoot, and I'm at the junction. Try that again. Oh yeah, this one I can just not remember. Vaxum. The adventurer offers to relieve you of some of your possessions. I suppose I could turn him into a newt. I wonder if he would just drop his sword if I did that. Yeah, it sure seems that way. Alright, let's just try being very careful about following the adventurer. It's gone. Where the heck did he go? Adventurer! He disappeared. How did I lose him so quickly? Alright, let's try that. Let's try nuding him. Nuditizing him. Zifmia? Cleef. Cleesh. This knew was something nonsensical. Where is he? There he is. Okay. He turned into a fairly large newt, scuttled off, and has lost his sight. Well, that seems counterproductive. I was hoping he would drop his elvish sword. Alright, bye-ish. I think I might wrap it up soon. Try one more time to do this. I feel like befriending him might be helpful in some way toward following him and having him actually show me something useful. Oh yeah, you too-ish. Let's see if we can keep up with him this time. Can't stop to eat. Gotta follow the adventurer. Courtyard, courtyard. Checking his map. Okay, that's kind of what I thought was gonna happen. So, adventurer gets to the junction, and then he goes north, and I try to follow him, and I get carried off by hairy guys. It's not fair. Adventurer can go wherever he wants. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Gotta be a reason for summoning the adventurer. What? Why would I want to summon this adventurer guy? He's rather, disobedient. Won't do anything I tell him to do. No matter how friendly we get. I don't know. There's a few roadblocks here that I just don't know how to get past. Oh well. Getting late, so I think we're gonna just call it for old Enchanter here. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out next time. We're a novice Enchanter. That's pretty good, right? Jeez,